Alrighty guys, how's it going today? So cat in the tree, if you can see it. It's really nice out. It's about 34 degrees, and then with a little slight of breeze that we got going on, it's about 24 apparently. I can walk around with no overalls on at least, and I'm not freezing my balls off. So we're gonna do a cold start to the John Deere. So I know Double Strike, or that's his old YouTube channel name. He's got a newer one now, but he says that his has been starting kind of, you know, stiff and not wanting to start very well. First of all, it doesn't help with it being outside. That's not good for it. The 1586 has a hard time starting, and that thing's even older. So I don't care how new or how old your equipment is, they will never like the cold. He says that he's got a pretty powerful battery, and he's probably running the same battery that I'm running. The problem with his tractor, one's a little bit older than mine, so it should still have the same engine as what I got. It's just, you know, a few years newer. But the thing you have to do is you have to keep them indoors. They can't be out really, because they will have a hard time starting. This is all the snow that we've had. The mountain piles. Here comes another cat. Hi Katie, how you doing? I had told Double Strike there to put a piece of cardboard on the grill, on the front grill. The grill inside, the cab, I don't think you'll have to do anything with that, because you got the cab, and I don't know how airtight the cab is, but it's better than nothing. But you need to put something on the front grill, especially if it's going to be sitting outside. In the garage, let the door down 99% of the time. I suppose you wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have to put, you know, cardboard on the grill. You could just let it be. Once he was talking about doing that, I'm not sure how you're going to mount it on there. You probably could just zip tie it on, or use some wire ties or something. Wire ties. You can get a roll of metal wire at your local hardware store for $10 probably. You don't need, you know, like a 400-foot roll. You know, a 20-foot roll should be enough. Even smaller than that. Just tie it on. So yeah, I'm lucky with my 1586 because the grill, that plastic grill, is separate from the rest of the grill setup. So for me, I could just remove that grill and slip it in, slip that cardboard in, and be good. But see, on the John Deere, you can't do that. It's got to be tied on or something. Well, see, the cold is not really going to, I mean, it will put an effect on the battery. The battery does have its own cover. I don't know if you still have yours or not, your cover for the battery. I still got mine. I never lost it or anything yet. I always put it back on. But the problem being is that the cold air can get inside, because there's nothing there. There's nothing there to keep the cold air from going inside the engine through the front grill. Yeah, there's, you know, you got the battery there, and you got that. Then there's another big plate there for the muffler. So obviously the muffler don't melt the hood or the grill. That's not going to stop air though. That's not going to stop the air from coming through. That's just to keep the heat off the grill, so don't melt it. So the cold air can still get in, and your engine will freeze. And you got kids running around doing stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but so I'm gonna do a cold start to my John Deere. I haven't started it actually since I parked it, which would have been in I suppose October, late October is when I parked it. I don't know if I was running it in November. If I was, it would have been to try to hurry to finish chopping fucking leaves, because I had some leaves left over. And I suppose that cat wants to go in now. So, I don't know if you can see this white cat walking here. We have an issue with white cats. They act stupider than our normal cats do. This one's obsessed with sticking in this tree. It literally spent 2 days in that tree. Didn't want to come in, didn't want to do shit. So I had to manually go and get her. I had to go get you. I'm surprised you even came down. Now you probably want to go in now, though. Are you gonna come in? Yeah, I think she's gonna come in. So, are you gonna go in? So yeah, yeah, if you put some cardboard on the grill, it should start a little easier. I don't know what this cat wants to do. You want to come in or what? It's up to you. But we're gonna do a nice little cold start to my John Deere and see how good she turns over. I'll probably let it run for a little while too while I'm at it. So let me get you guys set it up, and then we'll get. I'm gonna get this cat in, and then we'll do this nice little cold start. So let's get going. there you go, guys. She started up like she ran yesterday. Now it is fairly warm today. It's not minus 40 out. I don't know how cold it was over at Double Strike's place. I don't ask temperatures. But it looked like it was cold because his tractor did not want to start that one day. When his tractor started, or when he was trying to start it to do whatever he was going to do, she was grumpy. She's supposed to be grumpy as my 1586. Now his mower's older, so maybe he's got a slightly different engine. I don't know. It should still be the same Kawasaki engine. I think that's what we have, is Kawasaki. Because it's definitely not Yanmar, because Yanmar only makes diesels, as far as I'm aware of. So I'm going to let it run for a while. And you notice how quickly it cleared up too with the smoke. I'm surprised it's not pouring out the smoke. But now, yes, this is cheating, because one, my tractor does not sit outside, not like his. If mine had a cab and mine looked like shit, yeah, I probably would leave it out. But since it's still new looking, I keep it indoors as much as possible. Unless it's working. The only time I leave it outside is when it's working. So, but I don't like leaving my shit outside any more than I have to. It's regardless if it's summertime or not. It's not. I don't like it. In the summertime, you have the sun that threatens your paint job, ruins your paint. And in the wintertime, you got freezing cold temperatures that make it hard for your engine to start. Now, I'm cheating. Yes, I'm cheating, because one, it's warmer out. Two, it's in a building. And three, I do have my tractor plugged in on the battery tender, so it does keep my battery fully charged. I got some deer tracks here in my yard. So, I don't know if obviously I'm cheating. I know Double Strike, I don't think he keeps his on the tender or on a maintainer. You should definitely be doing that in the wintertime for sure, because that's going to wreck your batteries if you don't keep them charged. So, and I do have a video coming up on the CB radio. That's how much higher the antenna went up now. So I actually forgot to take a picture and throw it in that video that I was editing together. Oh well, you can watch this video and you'll see it then. But there it is. So yeah, house CB's been working, I guess, all right. Whatnot. But yeah, I would to Double Strike, I think one, you need to put cardboard on the grill. I think that will help, especially on windy days. If you have a day like today, it's not windy out, you ain't gonna need it, but there's no point in taking it off. If you already have it on, leave it on until you start the damn thing. Now, Double Strike he just bought himself a blade for the front, because he doesn't like the blade on his four-wheeler. Now, there's the cat over there. Now a blade on my John Deere would be a waste of money, in my opinion, because I'm only two-wheel drive. So basically, a blade on my tractor is useless. Now his is four-wheel drive, so he's got it made. So if I could, I think I would sell my x724, even though I don't really want to, because it's a great mower for mowing the yard because of the four-wheel steer. If I was to sell it, I would be getting an x758 or a used x748. Something diesel, something four-wheel drive, something that can just take more of an abuse. I probably most likely will get an x758 though, unless I can get a deal on a used one. But other than that, I'm going to be keeping this one for a while. I was thinking of putting a blower on this, but it's so much money. You know, it's probably well over $4,000 when, you know, when all said and done. $4,000, I could get a pretty good, well, either a good used blower for the 1586 or whatever, you know. There's no money. It's a waste of money, really, when it comes to this tractor. But if I was to get another one, or even if I was to get a 1025R, you know, with a loader, you know, you kind of just, I know he was talking about getting a loader for his. I know a lot of people are saying, those loaders are kind of pointless. Well, if they're pointless, they wouldn't be making them. They do obviously serve a purpose. I mean, yeah, you're not going to be able to move a mountain with it. Of course not. But you can move snow with them. You can move some dirt with them. You know. So he was talking about getting one for his tractor, his little mower there. I'd do it. But he's talking of a truck too. Well, I think you need a truck more than you need a loader. If you want my input on it, I'd say go for the newer truck. Because even though you have the blade, you can use a blade just like a loader. Yeah, you're not going to get the height lift that you want, but it'll still move sand, dirt, whatever. Another thing you can do, I think they'll fit on those blades. I don't know though. I don't know if it's a separate unit or if it's all one big unit. But they do make what they call, what do they call them now? Blade shovels or whatever. It's basically like a loader bucket, just designed just for your quick hitch, and it tips. That's another option, but they're expensive as shit too. I don't know if it mounts on the blade that you already have or if it's just its own separate blade bucket setup, but if you can afford one of those, I'd get one of those as well. You'll be able to move twice the amount of sand and snow with them. Problem means you won't be able to stack it. You can't stack with a blade either, but you can do a little bit better with a blade, I think. So I don't know. I mean, it's up to him what he wants to do. It's his money, so I mean, he can do whatever the hell he wants. I'm just saying, I would probably go for the pickup. You already got a blade. So you can do a lot with just a blade. I think another thing you can do too is he bought the angle kit too, because you need that. But so it's supposed to be a little. He was saying something too that you drop a little pin in, and then it's supposed to lock the blade from wanting to angle. Yeah, if you do that, then you got yourself a dozer blade. I would actually unhook the hoses too. You know, just so you're not pressurizing the hoses for no reason. You might as well just use that valve for something else. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind putting a loader on my thing, on my little John Deere. I know it's not going to have the traction, but it would still do a lot for me for moving snow wise, because if I should ever get a 5 or 10 foot drift, I can I don't have to move it. Well, I don't have to try to push it across the street. What I can do is I can bust it up, make it easier for Big Red to move it, or I can just haul it into the back of the yard, you know, and dump it there instead of dumping it across the street. You know, I don't really give a shit anyway. It's not illegal to do it, but I just want to get more of the workload off of Big Red. Big Red is worn out. I don't know how much longer it's going to take it, but man, the loader, if you want it disassembled, it's less than $4,000, but if you want it already put together and whatnot, it's like $4,500. And now I just found out they're making what I exactly wanted. Apparently they make a bucket grapple now for those things, which isn't really a good thing because I don't have a third valve. Not saying I couldn't put one on, I can easily make my own. But the problem there, that's not too bad. I guess you could just get a switch, a hydraulic switch, and you can switch between two valves. If you can find them, I don't know. And then, or if you really wanted to get nuts, of course it requires more money, but you can get one of those 540 PTO pumps that go on your 540 of your tractor. Well, mine doesn't have that, so that's not really an option, but it's probably not an option for Double Strike either, because you don't have the PTO. It's got the 3-point, but not the PTO. Whew, money though. Money, 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 money. It's money, 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 right? But no, I think for me, I think for my tractor, I'd probably at least get the snow blower. You know, either that or the loader. But I'd have to put a loader on the 1586 too. At least I'd be able to move the mountain then. But finding one's kind of a pain in the ass. Closest ones are still too far away, and they got to be trucked in, and that costs me money. So, what are you gonna do? But it is what it is. But no, I would definitely recommend getting the truck. You already got the blade. You should be with a snow blower, a blade, and then you got a blade on your ATV. I think you're good to go for a while. I don't think you need to do anything else. If you think I mean, I'm sure you'll still want the loader, but I'd say get the loader, you know, later on. You know, take care of yourself. You know, and I don't know who paid for that blade. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just saying, Double Strike, if you're spending your own money on that, I don't think I'd do it. Really, because if it's not your equipment, then why are you paying for the attachments, you know? Your parents should be paying for that because it's their stuff. You're just the one operating it and using it, you know? Wish I had my shot key with me, but I don't. People are out like crazy. Got kids at the school looking. See a nice little Dodge Ram sitting there though. But yeah, I would get a pickup. I don't think you should be spending your own hard-earned cash on property for one that's probably not even yours. I mean, it obviously belongs to your parents, but you're just living there. Let them pay for it. Unless, you know, unless you're like part owner of the property too and you own part of the equipment, you know, then maybe you guys should be splitting the payment 50-50, but again, that's none of my business. So however Double Strike wants to do that, that's up to him. But I'm just saying, if you're working your ass off and you're making money, you actually should be thinking about a vehicle and maybe even getting your own place at some point. See, for me, I'm pretty much, well, I'm actually going to say I'm probably about 80% there. I have my own house. I don't have to make any payments to it. I already own a mower, so I can take care of mowing my own damn yard. I don't need somebody to do it for me like some of these people do. And I have a blade on the four-wheeler, so I can move some snow. But the only thing I don't have is my own vehicle. And that's something I probably should have gotten instead of the 1586, but I thought I'd be just the cattle business. I thought I'd have a loader for the 1586, so then I wasn't really too worried about it. Now since I don't have a fucking loader for it, it's just another piece of equipment sitting around not making me money. I really should just sell the damn 1586 and get me something that'll pay for itself, like a vehicle, where I can get around, or invest in a snowblower for the fucking thing, for the John Deere at least, you know. So, but yeah, the tractor's been running for a while, so that should be fine now. I'll have to shut it down here in a little bit. But yeah, so there you go, guys. Just a little cold start on the tractor. As obviously it's not burning down or anything because the house isn't on fire yet. So, but yeah, mine started a lot better just because it's one, it's in the building, and two, it's warmer out. It's actually warmer out today than it was yesterday and all the other freaking days. Today it's actually going to be the warmest, so I might go for a little joyride, go fuck around for a little bit or something. So, yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. To double a strike, I would try that cardboard trick, see if that helps your problem a little bit. You might want to take it off though once the tractor does warm up, because then it might overheat, but it may not as well. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.